Each graph below is a transformation of one of the parent graphs. Write an equation for each graph below. So there are going to be some similarities in how I do these problems. The general idea is I take the parent function, which this here looks like a cubic function, and this one here looks like an absolute value function. So the first one here, I'm going to say f of x equals, I don't know what the a value is, x minus h cubed plus k. So that's going to be how I break that one down. The second equation will be the same idea, a, but then it's an absolute value function. So it just changes what the math that's happening to the x value. So we'll start with the cubic function here. The h and the k value are going to be told to me by the turning point, is what I like to call it, or this point where it changes from, concave up to concave down. And at this point here, it's going to tell me my h and my k value. So that point, it looks like is 2 comma negative 3, which tells me that f of x equals a times x minus 2 minus 3. And now I need to find the a value, and the way that I'm going to do that is by choosing a point on the graph. Looks like it crosses here at 0, 5. And I'm going to plug that point in to solve for a. So 5 is my y value, 0 is my x value, and now I'm just going to simplify this right side. Negative 2 cubed is just negative 8, and now I'm just solving for my a value. So adding 3 to both sides, and my a value is just negative 1. So you could choose any point on the graph, right? I could have technically chosen like 1, negative 2, or anything that crosses and uses kind of like a whole number would be helpful. But either way, I would get the same a value, and then I'm just going to plug it back in for my final equation, and I'll say f of x equals negative 1, x minus 2 cubed minus 3. And the same process is going to be what we use for this absolute value function, except when I talk about the turning point, that's really going to be the vertex here, or when it changes from decreasing to increasing. And that will tell me, so that's negative 1, negative 2, that tells me my h and my k value. So g of x equals, still don't know what a is, x plus 1, because of that minus a negative 1, and then minus 2. And then I'm going to use this another point here. I'll go ahead and choose this one here, which is 1 comma 0. I'm going to plug that into the equation here. So my y value is 0. My x value is 1. And again, we could have chosen any point, but I'm just going to use that one there. So 0 equals a times the absolute value of 2 minus 2, which is just, absolute value of 2 is just 2. Add 2 to both sides. Oops. 2 equals 2a, so my a value is just 1. And now I'm going to plug that back in to get my final equation here. I could put 1 here, but I'm not going to, because if I have an a value of 1, then it doesn't change anything. And this is my simplified equation for that graph.